All right, guys, we're gonna watch the Netflix trailer, and we're gonna react to it. So, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's get it.
Well,
Look at Roger,
Dave.
bro.
power. I found everything this world has to offer.
They said I look like that guy.
Free yourselves. Head to the seas. My treasure
Look at Zorro, bro.
is yours to find.
Garb.
Is that Garp?
Yeah,
That was Garp.
Garb. His teeth
what
are
do
all
you say?
jacked up.
Are you with me?
Oh, they got the seagull.
Mutiny. Why would anyone want to be a pirate?
Alvida.
There is. Wind in your back,
I like that she's fast.
salty sea
Oh, they
air,
gonna make her skinny, bro?
loyal crew by your side.
I like me a thickie on her.
Yo, it looks
What?
just like
Just
it,
like it.
yo!
We are the Straw Hat Crew. We're heading up to the Grand Line.
A treacherous stretch of ocean with bigger islands, bigger pirates.
And that's where we're gonna
That
find
sword
the
a little
One
fake.
Piece.
Little fake, the sword.
You've been making enemies everywhere we go.
Look at Buggy, bro.
Oh, wow.
Chop, chop, cannon!
Yo, Buggy look mad dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Luffy, they are hunting you.
Let's go! We got Sonic kicking.
Well, I saved your ass.
Ooh.
You'll have to
That kick was a little fake. A little fake.
It was the landing that did it.
Yeah, it was a
The
landing.
landing that did it.
This crew, our crew, can handle anything.
Finally, we see some fishmen.
Of killing you all together.
He's not purple.
My captain.
He was kind of purple.
He's blue.
Till the end.
Hey.
I'm gonna kick your ass because no one messes with my friends.
Look at Shanks.
What's so special about you?
I'm Monkey D. Luffy. And I'm gonna be king of the pirates. I didn't know there were so many pirates.
Foxy?
It's terrible.
Kobe.
I know, right?
That's Bellamy.
Where's my
Is that
face?
Bellamy?
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, guys. I guess we'll start with. Let's go with Law. What did you think about the trailer?
Oh man, it has some potential, you know. There's
Yeah.
a few things that I'm trying to get used to, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let me start with Luffy, right? It is not a bad thing. What I can tell is that he's trying to make while he's playing Luffy, make it his own.
Mm-hmm.
So he's being his own Luffy, not so much the Luffy from what we grew up watching.
Yeah.
You know, because he's adding some. You know, the reason I'm getting that from is because he's adding some commentary that Luffy doesn't normally make. You know, so it's probably, but it's I guess I don't say his version of Luffy because he is still being Luffy. You see Luffy, like his character and everything, but he's also making it his own in that way.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to like give him the chance and see that out, you know, a little more, how he plays Luffy. And for Zoro wise, I see that the character's gonna be a very, very serious character, you know, where you know Zoro has like some comical or some goofy moments,
Especially early.
yeah. Early on. But I think we're going to get a very, very serious Zoro, which is, I guess, again, I think what I'm saying is that it looks like each character are going to be playing their own, making it their own, I guess, their own version of each character we see. So we may not see exactly the One Piece characters that we grew up watching, you know? So it's how you take that for yourself, like how you want to judge that. Luffy doing the rubber ability, it didn't look that bad to me when he did Gomu Gomu no, like Gatling.
I agree.
It didn't look that bad. I was like, I actually kind of liked it. Arlong being purple, he was definitely blue, you know, but it's just
And I was blue. So I'm like,
yeah, you know. So but it looked interesting. I'm not sure if I liked how Gold Roger exactly looked.
Yeah.
You know, but again, we didn't see a lot of them. Maybe when I actually see the show, I might have a different perspective, you know?
Yeah.
Because the trailer sometimes doesn't do exactly how you see it when you first watch the show itself. Because remember, guys, it is still a trailer, you know? So I'm still going to give it a chance to watch it, but I'm not going to let the trailers fully decide how I fully am going to view the show until I actually give it a chance to watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Seb, what did you think of the One Piece live action trailer?
All right, so it was pretty cool. I like this one better than the first one. I'll say that.
I agree.
I did. I liked Buggy. Even I thought him saying "Gum Gum Cannon" was gonna be weird or campy or dumb. Like it worked for me.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would work. I didn't think any of the attacks being said out loud like that would work. But or chop cannon, like yeah. I actually liked Roger having messed up teeth. He looked like a pirate.
Yeah.
He looked like a pirate. Like if I'm the king of the pirates, I'm supposed to be this like low down scallywag, whatever. He looked like that, right? But he still looked grand at the same time to me. Garp, I'm iffy on what Garp looked like. Like I don't know. I thought it was weird with the chain thing, but I guess that's kind of how you have to do it. Mihawk, cool. Shanks, cool. Like I wasn't too like blown away by that. I had Larry's same thought process with Sanji's kick when he landed. It was kind of like kind of weird. I thought Usopp looked cool.
Yeah.
I thought like of all the castings, like they're all pretty good to me. Even in
Usopp's is the best ones besides Emily Rudd playing Nami.
I at first I was like, yo, they shouldn't have like not did the nose. But now I'm like, yo, if they did the nose, this would look stupid. So like
it would have
just looked terrible. So
yeah.
I thought it was weird how dark it was at times. Right?
Yeah.
Like, did y'all see that? Or did y'all feel that? Like, it was, like, much darker than it was.
Well, when we're in Nami's village, it was daytime when she put the hat on.
Basically, every single thing that happened in East Blue was in the daytime.
Yeah.
Like, everything. Like, if I thought maybe I'm tripping, maybe just like Lobetown when it rained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything else was like, it was bright out. So maybe I'm just remembering these things from that time when I watched it, where it's like, yo, why is it so dark? Like I'm watching, like, why is it so dark? It should be bright out. You know, which I mean,
you've had that same reaction even with the last trailer.
Yeah, I mean, maybe my vision not great. so stuff being dark is like a.
So you're saying that the new One Piece live action is not accessible to everybody?
I need some brightness, bro. That was part of the appeal, I guess, subconsciously.
Yeah.
Like, it was bright. I can see it. It's all here.
Yeah. Sebastian's one of those guys that actually looks at his web pages and Discord on light theme.
I switched to dark mode.
Not on dark mode at all. It's light theme. Yeah.
I was peer pressured into switching to dark mode. I think it looks better now. I do. But I do have the brightness all the way up.
Yeah, you're crazy.
I don't know. I'm talking about nothing now. I had something else, but I can't remember what it was. So I'm past.
All right. My thoughts on the live action, I'm going to just state my overall consensus. I thought it was great. Compared to the last trailer, I didn't know how to feel because I just didn't see enough. I think once I saw a little bit more, like, my big concern was seeing the Fishman pirates. I want to see the Fishman overall. Like, I want to see Arlong and his crew. I wanted to just glance a little bit more at the rubber powers of Luffy because anytime rubber or stretching is done in movies, it's never good looking. But when I just saw Luffy do like the Gatling gun against Arlong, it looked really good. Yeah. Now, granted, the lighting, that's always going to be had when there are CGI. They just do it darker because it looks better. Whenever it's really like a lot of light, it tends to look a little bit worse, and they have to put that much more effort into making it look legit. Now, the trailer started with like Roger and the handcuffs, which looked amazing. I kind of don't know why Garp was there. I feel like they're kind of like force feeding Garp into the story, which I don't think they need to do because I feel like if the One Piece live action show is going to be great, we're going to get a season 2. We're going to get a season 3. I think that's when we can have Garp show up and kind of give us the characters that we all want to see. I don't think we need to force all of the great ones right now. So, granted, I love that Garp is in it. I just don't think he needs to be in it. You know what I'm saying? Alvida being thick. Oh, I love it. I love that she's a thickie, yo. I like my thickiana. I hope she has a lot to give. I do. You know what I'm saying? I will say this. One of the best aspects of this trailer is that we got to see a little bit of a Pirates of the Caribbean feeling. And I love the legacy and trilogies of the Pirates of the Caribbean. And I feel like if One Piece is going in that direction, they should have some type of reference or feeling the same way that feeling gives off from Pirates of the Caribbean, because they actually did it right. Like, they did pirates right. So I got that feeling, and I was so excited. Seeing Zoro having and Nami and Usopp and Sanji was cool. I think Sanji might be the worst feeling I got from the crew. He didn't have like a lot of lines in the trailer. He barely like did anything, and when he did do something, it was like his kick was like mad weird. Like the rest of the kicks that we saw was cool, but when he did the kick and like landed down, you could tell the effects of it was off. Yeah. And I still have a huge issue with Zoro not actually cutting people.
It happened again.
I need Zoro to actually land a sword on somebody's body. I feel like what we're seeing is like he's like landing, but it's not touching people. And then the people are like flopping to react to it. So the fight scenes look a little weird, I think, at this point still. Arlong looked cool. He looked great. I think the Fishman looked great. Sanji kicked, I forgot what the karate guy's name was.
Kurobi.
He kicked Kurobi. That was cool.
That looked pretty cool.
That looked cool. I think the person I was most excited about in the trailer was Buggy. He looked dope. He looked cool. Like, even when he was talking, he sounded great. And then his power looked cool. Yeah. I was the most excited for Buggy. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, yo, Buggy Gang real quick.
Are you Buggy Gang?
Yo, I'm Buggy Gang for live action. Right now.
Live action?
Right now, live action Buggy Gang, I'm in.
I love that, bro.
And then,
I love that for you.
Yeah, and then I think that I'm still not sold on Luffy itself. When he said I wanted to become the Pirate King, I was like, yo, your words ain't hitting, bro. Yeah. Like, the way you saying things ain't really slapping the way I want it to. But overall, I think that what we have to look forward to is a lot. I think it looked way better than I actually thought it did in the beginning. And I think that we might be getting something special. And we just don't know it yet. Yeah. So
when it all comes together, it could come together really, really well.
Yeah.
I just thought about one thing we haven't seen yet, and I wonder how they're gonna do it. Because I remember in the beginning, you would joke about this.
What?
When you first saw Zoro when he had the sword in his mouth.
Yeah.
And you're like, how's he fighting that way? He's having a full conversation. That sword is not moving.
That's the first question every One Piece fan has to ask themselves. Like, am I doing this? Yeah. Like, am I watching this series when this dude is and then talking. Yeah. And then straight talking.
Yeah.
Because I had to ask myself that question. I remember Larry had to ask me that question.
It's like, this is what we doing
And
now?
Charles asked himself that question. So I'm interested to see what it looks like too, man.
Yeah. All right. So, guys, let's be honest. What are we rating the second trailer of the One Piece live action series? So I started with Lawrence. I'm going to start it with him again. 1 to 10.
I actually don't remember what I rated it last time.
It was like a 5 or 6. You rated it on the first one. It was like a 4 or 5. You guys rated it really low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do one higher. So
what's one higher?
I think I rated it a 5, right?
Yeah.
Then I rated it a 6.
6?
I'll give it a 6.
Okay.
Seems about fair.
Seems about fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Seb, 1 through 10. What do you rate the One Piece live action?
I'm gonna go 7.5. I like this trailer.
Yeah.
I did. I thought it was pretty good. Like, I think opening with Roger was perfect. There's 2 knocks that I really did have with it though. Yo, they didn't have Roger say the iconic line. Like, he said the well-famed power, right? And everything. But like, he didn't say I left it all in one piece. And I know technically, in the Japanese translation, that's not what he says. But that's the line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's the line.
Yeah.
So, like, maybe he says it in the real, like in the actual show. But I think it would have hit harder if he said it in the trailer. Everything I have, I left in one piece. Like, yeah, I think he should have said that. But yeah, I thought it was good overall, and I agree with Lawrence's points about the struggles with capturing the essence of Luffy.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's possible personally. The way he is as a character, he's basically has no monologue. There's no interior thought. There's no thought process.
Yeah.
Like you're just acting on pure instinct essentially.
Yeah.
And there's no way to script that.
Yeah.
So
Absent-minded.
yeah, it's like I don't knock anything Inaki does because it's like, yo, how could you? Right.
Yeah.
So
That's why I was explaining. He's making it his own.
I would have landed it.
sure.
Goofy, you gotta be goofy and like
What's
instinct. So it's
I
just
could be
kind of like
goofy.
we know that.
Can you relax? Can you relax?
But yeah, I thought it was 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah.
All right. 7.5. Another 7.5. I think.
He said 6.
Yeah.
Oh, 6. Oh, 6. 7.5. I think I'll go with Sebastian. 7.5. I think right now what I'm most concerned about is not everything else I thought I had concerns about. It's really the fighting. The fighting looks really off. Like I need people to like look a little bit better. I need the landings of Sanji to actually like, you know, like there needs to be some like adjustment. And I know it's not going to be fixed, right? Everything's already done. But I think that's the one part that if they do have a season 2, that should be like the improvement. Because ultimately, like, One Piece is a shonen. It's a story that we're going to get. It's the best story we're probably ever going to get in shonen. But overall, it's a shonen. So I need my fights to be fights.
Yeah.
Like, when Zoro bangs swords with Mihawk, I need him to, like... I need to hear swords, like... I like if I go to like we went to medieval times before, right? We know the fighting is fake.
Yeah.
But they still was hitting though.
Yo, the swords were still hitting and sparks were coming off. If I swear to God, if they don't touch swords, you know what I'm saying? Like I need when Zoro gets cut by Mihawk, that he's there's impact behind him getting hit. I can't just have him like fake cut him and then all of a sudden blood just comes out.
And that's what I was gonna say.
Like,
we technically haven't seen a signature move landed like that in any of the trailers.
Yeah.
So like Mouton shot didn't land like we didn't see a bazooka land.
Yeah.
We haven't seen any of the onigiri attacks land. We didn't see Mihawk's attack land. So I'm gonna say wait on that.
Yeah, we gotta wait.
Yeah,
but
wait on
so
that.
far, with both trailers, it hasn't looked good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 7.5.
Choreograph's gonna be big, and that's me with anything I watch, not just with One Piece. The choreograph fights, you know, and I'll even like give if I'm going to watch that type of show like martial arts or whatever, I would kind of degrade the movie a little bit, like downgrade it.
The
if
show,
the choreograph is now, I've seen choreographs show start off with
The
good choreograph,
choreography?
yeah, and then get worse.
Yeah.
you know, so hopefully they get better at it. You know.
Yeah, same. But yes, everybody, thank you so much for watching us live react. We hope you liked our reaction. I was kind of shocked at Buggy. I kind of got hyped. I got hyped, bro. That was crazy. But yeah, if you guys haven't liked the video already, please like the video. Helps us out greatly. If you haven't joined our Discord yet, join our Discord. We get lit. And we're almost at 3,000 members, which is kind of crazy. We're like 400 away.